Greetings. Hello. I normally do Quake 1 shenanigans late night, and I did some last night. And I didn't finish episode 2. So we're going to finish episode 2 and probably go to end episode 3. Maybe we'll just keep going. Maybe we'll keep rolling on. Yeah, this is... You know, I'm gonna go. I've been going through all of Quake 1 in Nightmare mode. It's my intent to go through the mission packs and some of the more popular custom content, including the stuff that Machine Games put out and some other really cool mods. But we got to get through Quake 1 first, or the main episodes first, before we get to any of that. So. And I generally try and these kind of Quake sessions tend to be a little more less talky, but as things come up and as things pop in my head, I'll certainly talk about them. So let's start it up. Oh, Bacaloo, I love the original Quake, man. This is my it's one of my favorite games. As you may see by how I've set up my my entire channel aesthetic, this is where it's at for me. There's a lot of nostalgia here, both from a game design and just atmosphere. I could wax for hours about how much I enjoy the Quake series, though I suspect my enjoyment of it, and I'm always curious about this. This guy's having a bad day. It's the aesthetics of Quake 1 that I enjoy the most. Like, the shooting is really good, obviously. It's a lot of fun to play. It feels tight. It's very... Yep, that was bound to happen. It feels good to play, but it's the atmosphere, it's the music, it's the sound effects, it's the whole thing that really excited me. Because not very many games, at least back in '96 when this came out originally on PC, did the Lovecraftian thing. And it's a very cool mix of Lovecraft and sci-fi that you don't really see now, really. So, trying to... Yeah, that's true, PC Gambler. It's definitely... Even, let's see, I can't... I play through once a year, Quake 1 Nightmare mode. I'm not a speedrunner by any means, but it's... Every time, it feels good to play. It has a fantastic, smooth, very fast feel that modern shooters don't do because it's not in vogue anymore, which is fine. But games like this, games like Painkiller, I might play through that once I finish this on stream. I forget if the new Prey did something a little more kind of 90s based shooter. So. Forget how to get back up there. And I play through it once a year, but I don't have it like memorized, so I kind of discover it again for the first time each time. So that's cool. Like I certainly remember the key mechanics and how things work, but I don't have things memorized. Hello. Oh, of course. There's a. Oh, yep. This is going great. Right. So I am going to be using checkpoints here and there, manual saves as I remember to save them. Just because it'll take 3 times as long for me to go through the whole thing without them. definitely try not to abuse them too much, except for when, you know, again, it makes sense. You'll get the sense of it as we go through kind of what pace of use I'm kind of looking for here. There's another. Okay. Also, just in addition to the aesthetics, the level design. At least in the original Quake, the mission packs not so much. They had some bright spots, but the level design is just very, very well done. Lots of, you know, it's almost. I was kind of talking about this last night on my stream last night. So it's something that I think games like Dark Souls have taken pages of, kind of the overlapping and intertwined kind of a level design where you're kind of weaving through the same area multiple ways. You know, it's not as linear. It doesn't feel as it makes the most of the space, and that's you know, they're like mini puzzles basically to try and figure out how to get through this area that has multiple chambers and whatnot. And I still say that the ogre is the hardest enemy in this game, just in terms of raw harassment. Yeah, the shambler's up there, that's right. Let's do a quick save while we're running away. Grenades are just so silly. I'm still compelled to take them out with the grenade launcher, even if I have the rocket launcher. It's just as a substandard use of health. Yeah, it's weird. This feels right, you know? You see zombies, you pull out the grenade launcher. Yep. I can't just stand there and let them do that to me. That's not going to work out well. Oh, he's... Nightmare mode does not let up. You know, the design is there between ammo pickups and whatnot to make sure you can do it, but man, it is... There are very few... Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Yeah, that's not going to be a told you when I do that. How'd you get down here? That's fine. Oof. Oh, that was. That's all we can say. Alright, let's try not to, Yep, yeah, I thought there was a goddamn shambler who spawns right there. Spawns up there. Oh, just a waste of lightning ammo. He's going to be up there. Okay, not my best grenade, I'll be honest. Yeah, it's... Yeah, I feel like that was not the best way to do that. Because he spawns as soon as he dies, so... Hello. No. I think I should go this way. Yeah, this is a particularly interesting level in that I should say map, to use the parlance correctly. In that this center room would change based off of your progress in the other kind of chambers. So while it wasn't open and that you could choose a chamber to go, it definitely felt it was a lot more fun to play than just a linear kind of map where you going from one corridor to the next, you kind of loop back around. It's kind of that Dark Souls thing I was kind of talking about. Remember, the other... One of the elevator shafts in this level is just ridiculous. You gotta go down... Yeah, we'll see it here shortly. That one will definitely take some loading and saving to get there, I'm sure. Right, there's like 3 levels that this thing does. There you go. Focus on each other as best you can, I guess. We're gonna come back here for the other part that I was talking about to use the pentaphore. We're gonna need it, as I recall. Why are you still here? Why are you all here? Low health. Yeah. All right. To not be taking those grenades to the face. Peace in our time. Third floor, go. Nope. So, esports. That's all I'm gonna say. Just love throwing these fiends left and right in this map. Too bad they're... There were more in here. I know it. There were. Almost time for another Shambler. He's in there. I called it. I knew it was Shambler time. It's right there. Sign. It's right there. Okay, so do I still have access to that Penta? Or did I squander it? I didn't use it, I know that, but can I still get to it? Thinking maybe I can't. It might have been in the other. Yeah, I think that might have been in the other branch. Oops. I mean, if we're creative, we can go grab it, but. Oh no, that's hers. Okay. So the goal is to run out here. It's the fastest way to get to the entrance that's down here. No. I'm already getting confused. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to get the full use of it. I'm already turned around now. Okay, so that's the entrance to the right. Okay, right. Okay. So up here. So I need to time it. No, I might be able to time that very well. I might just have to go. Alright. Let's do our very best. That's not good. This up here. I might give that another shot. Because it's just burned out now. Yeah, let's try that again. Oh, should have saved that. Well, I'd say they did some work. Let's go ahead and call it a win. Forgot that the Mega Health stacked, so it's very handy. Leisurely descent. That was a weird kind of sound, actually. Oh, it's our first Vor. It's exciting. These guys are almost as bad as the ogres. Because their rockets do that. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, the Vor are almost as bad as the ogres in terms of overall hostile, kind of the radius around them that they create in terms of what's dangerous to be around. You can kind of kite the homing missiles. The ogres, the sheer kind of random physics of how the grenades go can just, it's hard to plan for, I think, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, but the Vor, definitely cooler looking than the ogres. Alright, that's okay. I thought we had one more level before the end of the episode. I guess not. The rune of black magic throbs evilly in your hand and whispers dark thoughts into your other hand. Oh, into your brain. You learn the inmost lore of the Hell Mother. You now know that she is behind all the terrible plotting. We'll go a little faster. Which has led to so much death and horror. But she is not inviolate. Armed with this rune, you realize that once all 4 runes and lucky charms are combined, the gate to Jarnakaroth, this pit will open. And you can face the witch goddess herself in her frightful otherworld cathedral. So yeah. Yeah, the eldritch nature of Quake is one of the big draws for me. So, and also, like I like to mention at the beginning of every episode, Quake episode, not stream episode, it's cool that you start each episode in the base, because A, you can expect it, and B, you feels like you're going to a base to get to the other world. It's a nice kind of a story thing that they didn't have to do. So, new episode. So our inventory is now reset, for better or worse. What I consider the imps, the doom imps of Quake, are the laser soldiers. At least there won't be any ogres here. They got really angry when I went to that. It's a lot of grunting going on out there. Never anger the dogs. Didn't actually need to pick that up. Oh, that's... In quad damage vision, I didn't realize it was acid. I've made some choices. I think this might be the secret level, though. No, maybe not. I forget. I need to either look up or... Yep, right back in the acid. Making smart choices today. I actually need to remind myself how to get to the secret maps. So those are fun. I might console to them, just to kind of say that we've run the gamut. I just came back where I started. That's how you know we don't come here often. All right, but Two quads in one map. Yeah. I like to use them strategically, but the exit's right here. Oh, I'm just gonna go in here. Why would you? Right, the big... I don't have a grenade launcher. How am I supposed to handle these guys? I'm ill-equipped. I am now equipped. If I didn't, I don't think I've mentioned it this stream, I am playing this on the Quake Spasm engine. I usually, in the past, I've used the Dark Places engine, but Dark Places had some issues with a very recent Windows 10 update that causes the mouse to suddenly jerk up every few minutes in a very unreasonable way. So Quake Spasm is fine too. Just prefer, I think, prefer the lighting model in Dark Places. Where the... I think that was the only thing up here, right? It's just that? Yeah, okay. Ah. Water burn, baby. What are you guys doing down there? That's most of that mega health. Okay. Is it a loaded? Switch? Oh wait, opens temporarily? I forget. No, it's been pressed. What it opens. Oh, I mean this, probably this corridor right here? Nah. Nice with orbals that have these cool grates. That's loud. Let their grenades fall harmlessly down. I think this might be where the secret access to the secret level is. Sir, can I help you? I don't think he wants my help. God dang. Oh, why? I thought there was a secret here. That secret is 3 fiends eviscerating me on the ground. That's the secret. It's our little secret. How'd you get up here? Wow. Got some moves. I swear there was something to do with this and the access to the secret level. Oh, there's a shambler here, as I recall. At least one. And I'm the world's worst place to deal with it, but... pretty sure just as bad as soon as I open this thing. Yep, there he is. Not even... Well, I heard him. He made his angry noise. Noise in here. down there. He's down there. Chill out. Sir, I'm trying to conduct business here. I can't have you throwing your pieces of your own corpse on me. It's just unprofessional. Sir, we spoke earlier. Oh wait, there's more. It's another shambler. You're thinking that's 2 in a row. That seems like a lot. You'd be right. Hmm. Just throwing an extra double barrel shotgun just to keep things light. I mean, just architecturally very cool looking. For you guys? The Tomb of Terror. I believe that was a Simpsons episode. Nope, 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 nope. Stuck on jump tree. Yeah, in addition to the architecture, so why isn't he getting burned? Unrealistic. Like just the color palette and the architecture work so well together. There's just so much going on. It's kind of cool. They're gonna fight now. These cool kind of arches kind of make you feel more restricted, make you feel a little vulnerable. That didn't work. Apologies. My mic has a little mute thing on it. I thought I reached it in time. I did not. Check something real quick. No, why am I going wide? Not the most efficient way of doing that, clearly. He's a little stuck. All part of the plan. Get through this, excuse me. Shells. Usually I'm not low on shells, but hopefully won't have to come to the X. Wow. 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 3 shots missed. Must do better. Yeah, I knew that was a good. I didn't pull away from me the moment I did it. Let's give me a chance to do this again. Oh boy, we have problems. We have lava-related problems. Okay, let's try this one last time. If we don't do it, we'll try it again. Yeah, he's... Fiend's being able to jump and be effective. Why am I shooting it? Wasting ammo on him. But they do come with the downside of occasionally getting a little glitchy. I think this one looks the most like the, this might be where the inspiration for Claustrophobopolis. One of the deathmatch maps that I played. I mean, I played them all a lot, but one of the more iconic ones. I think it's Claustrophobia. Claustrophobis. I'll have to go check it out. Yeah, like this kind of middle section with the lava at the bottom and kind of the open columns to the top, definitely from that, from Claustro, let's say. Wow, just took your face. Yeah, go after him. He's the one you want. There's definitely a point in Nightmare Mode where I'm going to have to, and I'll, you know, when I reach it, I might start doing it presently. Just conservation of ammo, like I said that using it now to kill this this wizard, where you don't necessarily have to be killing things. Although I like to be thorough, I like to do a thorough job, you know. Satan's Dark Delight. See, I don't know if Satan had anything to do with what's going on here. I know we're id Software and we gotta keep our hell cred, but I feel this is less to do with Satan and more to do with the elder gods. Oh god, the fish. Waste of We've got the rocket launcher. Things are looking up. Do they jump on? Oh, I guess they get pushed. Like, I don't think they normally jump, but they're getting pushed off by the automated geometry. Forget about that. It's fun. Wow, exceptionally rude. Definitely playing a lot with putting ogres where they normally wouldn't be. Alright, the flight of the platform level. Nope, that's not how we get to victory. This turns on at some point. So there's a reason to be down here as well, I believe. Maybe not. Oh, why am I just... taking damage like a chump? Oh, yeah. Still looks cool. Still looks cool. No, we need to go here. Oh, I shouldn't quick save while going up elevators because of things like that. It worked out that time. where there's a... Yep. We can do this better. Does he actually consume the... I think that might be the secret level. Yep. Haunted halls. Ogres are a lot more nimble in this episode. I've done this one as much as I have the others. I thought I saved earlier. It's not. This is not where you want to be. Where is that? Excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Crowd surfing. Yep. And a 4. Yeah, we're not gonna think about this now. down there? Oh, he's up there now. So we didn't end up picking up the lightning gun from the last level. But I feel we'll be able to do fine. Assuming we can aim correctly. Yeah, that wasn't going well. Look at air current here. It just keeps popping out of it. Reservoir. Okay. Not one of the best, you know, cool architecture. Definitely not as memorable as the other one. The one, the second episode. I think it's the one where you're in kind of lower gravity. The something ziggurat. Wind tunnels. Let's go on. And they're very thematic. Wow, I'm just gonna let them have that one. If they land their jumps, it gets very uncomfortable very quickly. really wish I grabbed I had a lightning gun from the last episode. Yeah, we played a little bit with kind of strobe / horror lighting in this one, which I appreciate that they didn't do too much of, because it can get really. They definitely did a lot of it in Doom. This is one of the few instances of it. Why do you think they would provide? Oh, they're not wizards. They're called scrags. I always forget that. I think they're called wizards in the game file, in the code. I did a lot of modding of it, so I'm not sure where that comes from. Yeah, scrag. I guess that's a thing you should call them. Back to the first part. We have a new tube opening. This is another one of those levels that takes a lot of advantage of the changing the state of it as you progress. We're just gonna get ourselves really deep here. That felt like a shambler. Hello, friend. I watch the... Right. The other Shambler. When in your nightmare, odds are high there will be 2 Shamblers. Not just one. One's not enough. One's easy mode. Fine. Third Shambler? Like the pity biosuit. Just gonna let him chill out back there. All right. Last mission of the episode, and probably last mission of the stream. We'll probably call it after this. Ugh. Chambers of Torment. That's a bore. They're not a boss anymore. Actually, I think they're... Aside from... Aside from the boss of the last episode, which is Nigaroth herself. Vor kind of stood in place of any real bosses. He saw me. You know, we're very free with the vor at this point. Back there. They're bringing a shambler in there, I think. 100%. So, what's to prevent me from doing this? That. There's a way to rocket jump up there. Yeah, I would need to be better at it. Used to be good at it. I got old. All these assholes still up there. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. I like this. Bye. The charred viscera, diabolic horrors, bubble viciously. Viscously, not viciously, viscously, as you seize the rune of hell magic. Hell magic is not as good as what kind of magic. Its heat scorches your hand, and its terrible secrets blight your mind. Gather the shreds of your courage. You shake the devil's shackles from your soul. What does that even mean? You become ever more hard and determined to destroy the hideous creatures whose mere existence threatens the souls. Psyches, because Lovecraftian is about horror of all the population of Earth. Alright. Got through episode 3 with the secret level and the last episode from episode 2. We'll wrap up Quake 1 next stream probably. Then we'll move on to the mission packs and then beyond. So if you've enjoyed this, either on demand or live, reach out, say hi, let me know you're there. I enjoyed doing this. It'd be cool to know if other people are enjoying it as well. But I might do. I've been trying to do something around 8:39 my time on a stream. It's not Quake related. We'll see if we can do one a little later. But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.